All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome on stage act number 3, a charming fellow, and I'm sure you're going to love him the way he loves you. Please welcome to the stage Liam Daly. Let's hear it. Come on. Oh. Yeah, I was going to open up with a dick joke, but I'm not sure if I could pull it off.
No.
Can I get an extra 30 seconds? To put it into context, it was about giving doing fellatio. Blew that one.
Oh shit! Oh dear.
Oh dear. Let's just get into A-grade material. My name is Liam, and people think that's short for William. Well, it isn't. It's actually short for Valium. Yeah, well, my mother was a chemist and my father grew up in the 60s. Match made in heaven. Valium Daly.
Yeah.
And my last name is Daly. Get that from my father's side. Mother's last name is actually Punchard. And she didn't want to get married because if she did, her last name would illegally be known as Mrs. Punchard Daly. Yeah. Hey, you know, it could be worse. Some people are named after where they were conceived. Wouldn't it suck if that's why you were named Allie? You know, because you were conceived in the back of an alley. Yeah. You know what else sucks? Being tall. I mean, who's a tall person here? Yeah, you get short people that always expect you to reach up in high places. Yeah, they don't even ask you. I mean, I can't go up to a short person and ask them to reach down below. Mostly because they think I'm being inappropriate and suggestive. But you know what's really inappropriate? I once saw a mother go into an adult store with her underage child. Yeah, well, I guess the kid had learned about the birds and vibrating bees at some point. Yeah, I know what you guys are now thinking. You're not thinking, oh my God, she went in with a kid. You're thinking, what was I doing watching people going in and out of an adult store? There's something, you know, I've never been in an adult store. But I hear they have change rooms in there. Can anyone vouch for this? I mean, what's it like? What, instead of trying it on, see if it fits? What, try it in, see if it fits?
Either or, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it would make it even more awkward than ever before to have to ask the sales clerk for a bigger size. You know, this one doesn't quite fit.
That's your job. Sales.
Now let me ask you this. Have you ever raced an elevator down the stairs? Yeah, to prove the stairs is faster?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's the same reason why I race a train with my car. Personally, I don't like taking trains because I'm worried that it's not the only thing I'll end up catching. I'm worried I'll either catch a disease or a beating. And just break the fourth wall for a second. I'm from Logan, so put that into context.
That's horrible.
I know, well try living in Logan! I don't like buses either. I consider buses to be racist. I mean, think about it. You have to hail it to get on. It's true. Hey, are there any terrorists here tonight? Yeah, well, you're not doing a very good job!
Hail Hitler!
Yeah. What I was going to say is, look, if there are any terrorists, please don't get offended. At least wait till the end of my set before you go off on me. But here's what's really interesting. Statistics have showed that people are actually found to be more afraid of clowns than a terrorist attack. Yeah, you can probably vouch for this. So, a pie in the face is scarier than a building getting blown up. Statistically, you're more likely to freak out if you see a town car with a daffodil than an unmarked van. And what's even more insane is that the fear of clowns equally fear of death and climate change. So that means the average person would rather die and take the planet with them than deal with a street performer. Hey, has anyone used Tinder here? Yeah, any Tinder, I don't know, yeah.
What's this?
They probably agree that Tinder is more like sex ed. It's like preparation. Think about it. It's preparation for if a date goes well, because you're using the thumb, use the finger, use 2 fingers. Hell, if you're really an expert, you can use the tongue. Swipe enough yeses, something good will come from it. Oh, that's where it goes. And then, of course, there's Grinder, but I don't know why they call it Grinder. Shouldn't they call it Grind Him? And then there's one, there's not really one that's well known for lesbians. I think a better name for a lesbian dating app would be Clitter. But I'll wrap it up on this one. I've been doing comedy for over a year now,
Let's go.
but I would never want to marry a comedian. Think about it. If we ever get separated, she gets half my jokes in a divorce. Which would be ironic because she never got any of my jokes before! That's my time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liam, and I will see you guys next time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. How are you trying